3.
Okay. Welcome to the hour that will be gone. I'm your very scary host, Keith Carberry. With me today is Kyle Churchill.
I'm your ghostly guest, Kyle Churchill.
And Courtney Stevens.
Hi.
Thanks,
Ooh.
Courtney.
Jesus Christ, Courtney, this was your idea.
I know, this is your idea.
I know, but I definitely forgot already.
What? I have an enemy. I just started this game. I have an enemy.
It's the spookiest night of the year, November 4th.
Man, he looks blocky, but he looks like he has a human head on.
And he's so tall. We got a call about you. Undeclared goods, they said. I'm sure we can work something out, I guess.
What is this?
This is Paratopic.
What is that?
It's a
you played this before, right?
I have not played this before, no.
I feel like you played a game like this.
Paratopic. Did I put an R in there by accident? I don't think there's an R.
I don't know how to read.
Let's see. Let's double check. Yeah, I think it's just Paratopic. Paratopic? Yeah. Paratopic. I don't know how to say it, but that's what it is. So here's what I know about this game. I know that it's a really short game that we can play in an hour. That's cool. That's what I know about it.
If you're good at the game, right?
No, I don't think even that. I think that you can beat it much faster if you wanted to try real hard.
Yeah, and it has to be.
No,
it has to be a game. Oh, sorry.
No, it's Kyle. You can go.
I was gonna say it has to be a game that we can beat within an hour because once this hour is over, it gets erased from history, so we would lose all our progress on anything we were playing.
Yeah, and we will lose the time and the memory.
They should have like a Purge movie like this where it's only on like the daylight savings, and in this 1 hour you can do whatever you want, and then it gets erased forever. So I have an idea that what we can do in the chat. I think we should all start a magic spell to see if it works. Because I think if we have enough people and we all put our powers together to believe in something, it would happen.
Yeah, does anybody know any good first-time spells?
Probably like Wingardium Leviosa.
No.
That's a fake
I don't know
spell.
any real spells, but I think wouldn't that be cool if everyone was able to have a magic live stream and we all did the spells together to see if it worked?
Wow, yeah, that sounds really cool.
I was trying to move and it didn't let me move, and then there was some spooky shit, and then it cut to these credits. Bo Chaotic.
Wow, short game.
Bo Chaotica is a pretty good name. Yeah?
Is there voice acting in this?
Yeah, can you hear it?
Barely.
Not really.
I bet one of us can turn it up.
I bet we can't.
Courtney, why are you being so negative?
Yeah, can you stop being so negative all the time?
I'm always negative. I'm like the Hulk of negativity.
How's that?
I'm always negative.
Did I do it?
You wouldn't like
Can
me
you
when
hear
I'm
this?
critical. I can hear it a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, now-
it's like distorted and weird. It doesn't sound super clear.
It's just really quiet.
I like this because this
Is
is
that-
like a short, really atmospheric sort of horror game, and so it's the exact sort of thing that I think that we could do perfectly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
We're
I think
we're
I breathe
atmospheric
weird.
as fuck, y'all.
Guys, do I breathe weird? I feel like I breathe
do
weird. Like I'm
every-
You
not.
do
weird.
everything weird.
No. I feel like I'm not breathing to my best efforts.
and you even take stuff like that weird. You didn't even pause on that.
Well, I mean, you can always improve.
Who can always improve?
Anyone.
Anyone.
There's one person that can't improve, right?
Oh, that man has no mouth.
Yeah,
You mean
and
dead people?
okay.
yeah. No, his face is moving a lot.
You
Moving
mean
like
those
around.
polygons? Is that?
You don't need to play stupid with me. I didn't know.
Is this an artistic choice, or is
Yes.
this like just how the game was made?
It's both.
I mean, both.
It was made this way because it was an artistic choice. I don't think anybody would do this by accident and then be like, good enough.
I don't know. Like, I was rewatching David Cage games, and like, the Fahrenheit 9/11.
Yeah, sorry to
and
break
that,
it to you. That stuff was,
wow.
I mean,
and like that.
it was not as
the
bad
game
as
with
this.
David Bowie. Like, those games did not look good, and people were like jacking themselves off thinking those games were good looking. So I mean, like, this could have been like
Indigo
they could have thought this was
Prophecy
peak
did
art.
look good at the time,
Mm,
right?
Yeah,
I don't
it
think
did.
so.
And Heavy Rain looked good
It
at the time
didn't-
too, right?
Yeah, Heavy Rain.
still looks good.
Heavy Rain looked good. Yeah.
Heavy Rain does not look that good.
It doesn't look good. I feel
Not
like
anymore.
I feel like it looks
the
cool.
David Bowie one, Omicron.
Mm-hmm.
That one I don't.
Oh, Omicron the Nomad Soul?
Yeah, Omicron, the Nomad Soul, the David
Oh.
Bowie game.
Okay. This
That
one
screen
looks like
share is
trash.
real rotten.
What's going on in the screen share?
It's just, it's like,
It's choppy. It's like you're showing us a slideshow.
yeah, it's basically.
Oh, is
a
it really?
slideshow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if I pull the tab up, it'll look better. So do that, and then do
What does that mean?
like how sometimes your system will prioritize a window because it's up, especially like a video window.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe if I have it like.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh.
I have a question. I've been trying to find 3D programs where you can like build backgrounds, and like I can't find any that make sense. So I think Sims is only popular because it has the easiest building a housing and background settings in anything else.
I can't like do anything. Maybe something
What?
wrong happened. Well,
You
like
think the
look
game's
how
corrupted?
I don't know. Well, I wouldn't go that far. But I know that I can't interact with anything in the way that I was able to interact with the guns by pressing E on them. Is the screen share any better, by the way?
It's better now.
Marginally, yeah.
Someone who knows how to play this game. Oh, there we go. Oh. So I didn't want to accidentally fire my gun again, so I wasn't just clicking. But it was just click. I just had to click.
How did you find out about this game?
I just knew about it. I don't really know. I've known about it for a while.
Cool.
Yeah. I knew about it in the context of like that it was short, especially. So I was like, oh, how long is this? I should look and see how long this game is. And so I looked, and it said that you could beat it in under an hour without even trying. So I was like, oh, that sounds perfect.
You could have gone the exact opposite route and done Red Dead Redemption 2, and that could tie into the theme of like a lost hour, like an hour that doesn't exist. It would be like anything you could get done in an hour in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Why people like Red Dead? How could everyone forget so quickly that they abuse their workers? And everyone's like, I love Red Dead.
I talk about it all the time.
Yeah, I didn't forget.
I see people playing it. Y'all shouldn't support it. You should all steal it.
What do you want me to?
Well, you can't. Well, I mean, I guess you could steal a disc copy from the store if you're like really, really good at stealing. But there's no other way to steal it.
Well, I don't think anyone should buy it. Y'all should protest, but y'all are weak.
Well, okay. So first of all, there's not enough people to care that care to like make a difference.
Right. Yeah. Like,
and then
they were already going to sell a bazillion copies, so at that point, you're just denying yourself the game.
Yeah.
And how come game nerds pretend like they actually care about stuff?
Well, some of them do. Some of them don't even pretend.
I would like to think that a few of them actually do care about stuff.
Well, and then also, so someone made a really good point, which is that the big problem with the labor issues that I cannot believe Courtney already got us talking about politics. It happens every fucking time like this. I heard a few people make the point that, like, so the problem is overworking people and not, like, paying them properly. Like, first of all, there's no real payment proper payment for, like, the amount of hours that they were working, but then also on top of that, like, a lot of the benefits are tied into bonuses that are tied to sale numbers. So if you were to mount a successful enough boycott, all you would be doing is taking the bonuses away from the people that you're ostensibly trying to support.
I think that's bullshit. Completely. Because when I had to work at when I worked at the fashion company, they did the same exact bullshit like that, where they would like, well, you can work as many hours, blah, 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 but we have this deadline, and then they would try and skimp out on your hours, even though you worked all these hours to do something.
Yeah, Courtney,
lots of industries are bad.
Kill all entertainment businesses. We have to stop the bourgeoisies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Courtney, I don't know.
Except we have to. This will only happen if we stop the deviant art people who are selling artwork at $1. So we must kill the weak.
Okay, hold on. So now we've run into a classic Courtney conundrum.
Disagree with us.
Very classic Courtney conundrum, which is Courtney says we have to kill the bourgeoisie, and then we say yes, and then she's like, and the weak, and I just feel like. Courtney, I feel like the future revolution needs someone quick to violence like Courtney, but less quick to violence. A little bit less violence.
Okay, well then we have to bully all artists that sell artwork for $1 and that also put in more time than they should. We have to bully them. And to stop and doing
I'm not bullying strangers.
You told me bullying was a good thing.
I told you to bully the teachers that were abusing the students in that classroom, not to find 13-year-olds on Tumblr selling art for $1. That's different.
Okay. But what if we just told, well, I guess they wouldn't stop. They still need, like, their dollars for their gigapets and whatever, like, kids play with.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know.
Gigapet microtransactions.
They fucking need their gigapets.
I don't know, like, what the kids spend their digital money on. But, like, you can't get much for $1.
No, you can't. That's true.
They saying words?
I honestly might as well turn this screen share off.
Why? It looks fine on my end.
Well, it looks like crap on our end. And
well, hold on. I should maybe try and communicate. This game looks like crap.
Okay.
No, it's like sub 1 frame per second.
Oh, do you know what it is? I was trying to like fix it, and I was like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, and then I remembered that Kyle, your internet is terrible. Ugh.
Well, I'm at Nicole's house, and she has good internet, so.
Good in what way?
Do you have 40 tabs open?
Yeah, Courtney had 40 tabs open earlier. Maybe that's your problem.
I tested the speed earlier, and I had over 100 down, so it should be able to handle this thumbnail-sized screen share.
Yeah.
But then again, screen share is always garbage on everything. So.
Yeah, Discord is Skype now.
Yeah.
I've been learning how to be nicer.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about it.
Oh wow.
Oh.
It's hard.
What about it is hard?
Well, like.
What about it are you finding difficult?
Like you gotta use the nice words instead of using the words that I want to say.
Like, okay, so what's a word that you want to say but think you can't?
Eliminate.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah.
Also, you have been very negative every time I say control, and so my mom said the best way to use the word control is to make positive changes in people's life instead of controlling. So
But
we have to make
this is an argument that Courtney and I got into a week or two ago in the Run Button Discord. And I think that my point wasn't coming across for Courtney. So maybe now that we're talking, she'll hear what I'm saying a little bit better. If you think about the word control and you still want to do that to people, but you just use a different word when you talk about what you're doing, that's not controlling someone.
But what if I want to make better changes?
Why do you want to make a... Why do you want to...
Wait, hold on a second.
Whoa.
I don't know why I found it so funny, but like one of the people on the chat were like, named Origins, like not to be that guy, but does Courtney have autism?
That's true. You shouldn't be that guy. Also, Courtney, you can handle the answer to that if you want.
I want to see what he thinks or what they think.
It's cold.
Do I internet doctor?
Don't make people do that. Don't make people diagnose.
More or less. No.
So
Also,
basically saying
yes.
that you can't control. You can't just decide that you want to keep controlling people, but just calling it making positive changes in their lives. Because of course you think they're positive changes because it's you exerting your own will onto other people's lives. But they might not be positive for that person, and even if they are, you don't really have a right to interfere in someone else's life without being asked to try to force them to be different, whether or not it seems like you're being nice or not.
But like if I'm like eliminating bullying or making positive changes to stop bullying and reinforce.
That's stopping someone from hurting someone else is not controlling them. It's stopping them from controlling someone else.
Sorry, it's just like the most. It says so much about Courtney that the words she has to stop using so much are eliminate and control.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Courtney, how did you get to be like this?
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. How did you get to not know that this is how you are? There's no answer.
Well,
sorry, I asked you a question.
I think I do have an answer because I'm good at everything. So then people just let it go.
Like what?
Well, I mean, I'm good at most things. Like, first of all, I'm a girl, so people let all that go. And I'm pretty.
Like
so
all what
go?
Wait, what do you mean people let all that go?
And, all my negative traits.
You're saying that people let all of your negative traits go because you're a girl?
That
doesn't track, I don't think.
That is a very interesting perspective on your life.
Yeah. And on culture in general, I think.
Well, it's true.
Where did you learn that? Like r/red pill?
No. No, I mean, even before r/red pill was a thing. But I mean, like, if you're a pretty person or, like, even if you're good at talking to people, you can get away with anything if you're good at talking to people or being pretty or being really talented.
Well, I'm not...
Am I wrong?
Courtney, I don't...
Is it that as a culture and a society we don't like to say it?
As someone who's known you for over 10 years, I would not list communication with others as one of your
Oh no, that's not one of my strong
biggest
skills.
strengths.
No, that definitely is not one of my strong skills. But I've seen other people who are good at communicating, and they get by through life so easily. Because they're so good at being good at communication.
Yeah. But I thought we were talking about you.
Yeah, we're talking
Oh
about
no,
just
I
you.
mean like I'm just really pretty and I'm just really talented. I don't have good
So you
communication
think
skills.
People
or
are
good
telling you
personality
this?
skills. What do you mean?
Who's
Who's
saying
saying
this?
that? Who's saying like, hey, Courtney, I know that you have all these fucking wackadoo ideas that you can't shut up about, but we all let it go because you're a pretty talented girl.
Most people.
He's very attractive.
Most people are telling you that? Check out this El
Yeah.
Camino.
Because I am very pretty, but except recently
But
I've noticed
Courtney-
that I don't look my age. So
What does
it's
that
been really it's been really negatively affecting me. Because most people still think I'm 18. I guess because I dress like I'm 18.
What?
And so most people still think I'm in my 18 or at least 20 at the most. But I'm almost 30.
That's not true. Like, okay.
No, it is true. It's been
that.
everyone.
That's impossible.
Well, I don't know if you've seen me recently.
I guess I haven't.
I think it's telling me that I'm doing wrong.
I think it's probably mostly because I'm short and I dress like a teenager. So most people just think.
Yeah, like Courtney's the sort of person that'll wear a shirt where the whole shirt is just a hamburger. Like it's not a picture of a hamburger, just the whole shirt is hamburger, you know?
Yeah, like I don't even know I'm not sure what the printing or screening technology is, but yeah, those shirts that like literally the entire shirt is textured like a pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
Like there was a glitch when your game system loaded up a game and they accidentally applied the pizza texture to a person's shirt.
Or like Courtney will have like a shirt that's like a cat, but it's just like the cat's nose or something, you know?
Really?
No, that's obviously UGG.
Yeah, all the stuff that you wear is obviously on purpose.
Yeah.
Admittedly so. I'm not being rude. Courtney admits this. It's an intentional aesthetic.
Ugly on purpose is definitely Courtney's aesthetic for sure. Look
But
at her
also,
fucking Discord icon.
Everyone still thinks that I'm like. Because I've been getting into arguments with teachers being like, well, you'll know when you get a job. I have a job. I'm almost 30. And they're like, oh, you're 30? Well, what did you think I was before I said I was almost 30? And they're
Courtney,
like,
how old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 28.
20? Yes. Yes, Courtney,
Yeah.
you're 28.
Am I 28?
Yes. Yeah, and I don't mean this to be an attack on Courtney. None of this, but especially not the thing I'm going to say next. Keith, Courtney's Discord icon, she claims that she picked this icon because she thinks it's cute and happy looking. And can you please back me up on this, that it's actually terrifying?
It is actually terrifying, yeah. It's very, very I would say maybe not terrifying, but definitely like disconcerting.
Yeah. I'm not saying that to make Courtney feel bad. I just want her to know that if she's going for cute and happy, it's not working with this creepy doll face.
And it may like if you described it like by the numbers, it would like sound like something that's maybe cute and happy looking. Like it's a little smiley guy with like big blue eyes,
It was from Regretsy, and it was a Link phone case. It's supposed to be Link.
That's supposed to be Link?
Yeah. He's got like crazy bags under his eyes.
Yeah, and it's just the deadest eyed stare of all time.
I said this to Courtney. Again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be honest.
Can you try to be mean though?
I literally thought she picked it on purpose because it was so ugly and horrifying looking.
Yeah, so I guess that's part of Courtney's thing is like doing ugly on purpose, but also not really knowing when, like also actually liking it and not knowing that it's, like half knowing that it's ugly and half genuinely thinking it's cute or whatever. You know? Like a pug, but like an alien pug.
I know.
How did it...
So, So
people want to know how to join the Run Button Discord. How can people join it, by the way?
Oh yeah, I'll put the link in the chat. It's super dumb. Like Discord only lets you like have invite links that are just like random characters.
Can you make like a bit.ly for it?
I tried that, it didn't work. I might be it worked for me. Someone else said it didn't work for them. I'm not sure how much maybe it
I think those
did
Discord
work.
links expire or something crazy.
No, you can set them to be they by default they expire, but you can set them to not expire.
Natan played this today. Natan, are you here? How do I get down the ladder? Do I have to go this way? That would be interesting. I don't know what to do in this room. There's a skylight. I guess that's just providing light. Oh, did not find this area. Okay, well, apparently I'm doing a whole different wrong thing.
Okay.
There's a door here, but I don't really see how to get in there.
I am now going to post the Discord link in the chat.
If it even fucking works. Oh, here we go.
Go
me see if I got
join
more
that
hot
Discord.
takes. I made a couch out of water bottles.
Sick. Why?
We just got like 15 people that all joined at once.
That's good.
What do you mean, why?
Yeah, why? Why'd you do it?
Because I wanted a couch.
So this was for you. This wasn't like a project. This was just because you wanted a couch. That's pretty cool.
Yes, I saved all
Oh,
the
you're talking
water
about her
bottles.
bottle couch?
Yeah. Have you
Why?
seen it?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Is it good? Does it look comfy?
Well,
No.
it is comfortable. It's comfortable. I just need to get more fabric for it and more stuffing.
I
and
will
gotta
say
drink more
this.
water.
I will say this.
Say it.
I could totally
Preach.
believe
Preach,
that it's
Kyle.
one of those weird things that looks uncomfortable but actually is comfortable, but it does not look comfortable at all.
Does it look like a couch?
It is couch shaped, yes.
But like if you
I
saw
haven't
it,
drank enough water to make the arms yet.
if you I guess I just assumed that you were using like recycled bottles.
I am.
I mean, but
I'm
like you
using
went out and
2-liter
got
water
like a
bottles.
bunch of recycled bottles.
Oh, they're upcycled bottles.
Yeah, you upcycled them.
Yeah.
Um,
See, like, why don't more people do that instead of like, using
Consuming.
stuff that's gonna. Yeah.
well, I don't know, because because people don't have time to do projects, I guess.
But I mean, why don't recycling people just take them and then make them into furniture?
I mean, I bet there's a lot of people doing that.
I mean, there are some people like it's called precious plastic, and they like recycle plastic into making it really cool. Like they melt it down and then turn it into bars, and they turn it into like real looking plastic furniture and stuff, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
But they don't put out enough YouTube videos, and they're all in like Europe. Why aren't they in America so I can join their hippie commune?
Commune.
Commune?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why don't you just move to Europe then? If you wanna join a
I don't want to
commune so
move
bad.
to Europe. I did get invited to go to Europe for some work, but I didn't want to go because it was during Thanksgiving.
What? You'd rather spend Thanksgiving with your mother? Or whatever
I'm
you
sorry,
did?
I love my family.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
Also, it was Germany.
Yeah,
wanna
Germany's
go to
probably
Germany.
cool. Why?
Ew. What do you mean, why?
Yeah, what about Germany is like unappealing?
Everything.
Name one
Literally
thing.
everything.
Nazis.
That's a while back. And like you live in America.
Are we sure it's a while
It is.
back?
They are famous for it.
They're famous for it, but like guaranteed, there's more Nazis in America than in Germany, 100%.
That is true.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know. I've never been a fan of Germany, and even in art history, I never found anything exciting about German art. So, like, you know,
Yeah, but that's what like history art books teach. I don't.
God damn it! Did I do something wrong?
What do you mean? Like in general, or?
I think I might have. The Discord link might have been to some specific channel, something.
the quarantine channel. Is that me? Is that the quarantine
Wait.
my channel?
Yeah, the quarantine
No.
is your channel.
Okay.
Courtney has her own channel, or
I
she'll
think-
just bother everybody all day.
No offense to Trillington Beast Code. I think they're being a dumbass and scaring me for no reason.
Okay. So I guess.
But
it's
if
this
people
one.
only want to join my chat, I don't know how that would work.
It wouldn't.
Yeah, the Run Button Discord has a sub channel called Coco Zone, and that is that's Courtney's insane channel where everything is nonsense all the time and everything's horrible and scary, and I don't go there.
Now, I
Everyone
assume
loves
that
it.
I assume that it didn't. You didn't make the Discord with that channel built in.
What do you mean?
When you made the Discord, did it have that built in at the beginning?
Did it come with a channel called
No,
Coco Zone?
no. Did you do it when you launched it and you made all the different channels? Was that one that you made right away, or did it take Courtney putting all of herself in all the other chats for you to go, Courtney needs her own space?
No, it was pretty much right away. I was like, you know, it would be really funny is if we have a special room just for Courtney bullshit.
I do like the idea of like it's a whole house and then it's a regular house, but behind one of the doors is just like Courtney sitting in a chair. You open it and it just goes like, have you heard about the things I want to eliminate and or control?
Like
I think that's like going right into my real life apartment.
You just sit in a chair, one chair in an empty room.
Yeah, because when my mom came over to visit, she's like, you have no chairs in this house. Where do you sit? And I was like, I sit on the floor. I lived in the apartment for like 6 months at this time when she came to visit. She's like, why do you sit on the floor? You spend like over $1,000 a month. Buy a couch. Buy something that people can sit on like humans.
I do like the idea though that you made the Discord and the Coco Zone was already there, like the like the backstory for Baby in Dragon Ball GT, where Baby gave the inventor of Baby the idea to invent himself. Like the Coco Zone was what made you make the Run Button Discord. It just needed a host.
I think
Right back, meet your work.
If you walk in, you will
Yeah, I don't know.
walk out scared. Or scared won't worry. Walk in and walk with them walk home.
This gibberish commercial is really funny.
Is it walk long?
If you could only see it.
You can't hear it?
I can
I
hear it on
screen's just
one
black.
thing. At some point, I remembered that I could actually watch the stream, and so I'm doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
so
we're
bad.
cruising
that
down
you're
this
streaming
highway.
it.
Now this is most of Mr. Grip.
I like
People
the look
don't
of
like
this.
my weird. Well, don't like some of my weird links. Now, oh my God, I posted a bunch of links, and like some of y'all, like the pee drinkers of YouTube, people be like drinking their
Sorry,
pee
hold on.
and putting their pee in their eye.
Oh, that's another thing. That's Courtney. This is another habit that you have that's really funny, which is just like giving something a name, like expecting everyone to know what you're talking about, like saying the pee drinkers of YouTube. I think a lot of people would be like, so I've been watching YouTube and I discovered that there's like this whole community of people that drink pee. I don't know that that's what you're talking about. That's just
I
what it's
am.
okay.
Because it's on Facebook. And people, okay, like people take their pee and they don't think it's waste because you can use it on your acne because pee and like some acne products have the same type of chemical, but like it's cheaper to just use your pee, but you probably really shouldn't be using your pee. But some
Wait, it's
people
cheaper.
take it
Sorry, it's cheaper to use your pee than to do what?
to
Acne
get like this.
medicine.
Yeah, because it's like has the same thing, like the same kind of waste that you can use to clear up acne. And that is true, but you probably shouldn't be using your pee to get
Probably
this
shouldn't
weird.
put pee on your face.
You probably you probably should.
You
No,
probably-
I never watch any of the videos that Courtney posts because they all seem terrifying. But
like,
the
also some
thumbnail for
people-
one of them, was a guy. You ever see when someone does like a tanning booth and they have the little like weird goggles that fit just inside their eye sockets?
Yeah, those are bizarre.
Yeah, it was like one of those, like it was a monocle version, and it was a guy shoving it into his eye and looking really unhappy about it, and it was a video about people putting pee in their eyes.
And was this
Now-
was that goggle to make sure the pee only went in the eye that he needed it for?
Yeah, I assume it was full of pee.
Now they
No,
say
no,
like
no,
the
no.
pee, like
I
they
mean,
say.
I
you can
mean,
use
like you
fresh
get
pee
someone
or,
to you put the blocker
No.
in one eye so that
Yeah.
you're free to pee over the rest of your face.
Yep, you
And then
just lie
need,
down.
Yeah, you need pee in your left eye so you block up your right
Your
eye.
right
and then the pee can go anywhere it needs to because that right eye's blocked up.
Well, they say like it's supposed to like give you back vision, or you're supposed to drink it, and like you can age your urine so to like ferment the urine, and then that's supposed to make it stronger. But I don't see how this. I just think people like drinking their pee, and they could just say they like drinking their pee instead of trying to say it as medicine.
Can I honestly? But a lot of people
wait.
do say they just like drinking pee.
Yeah.
But they
Usually
say it's
not
like
their own.
medicine.
Real quick, I just got to give a shout out to Gem of the Night. This is their first Run Button live stream, and this is what they came in on.
They just joined now, or you've been watching the whole time.
Or I don't know.
Aaron in the chat says no. This is all false pseudo medicine. Says who?
What? Yeah.
Who are you? Some sort of fucking
what, you got
doctor? Oh, you're a
what?
doctor? Work for some doctor company? I'm gonna trust you over the
Yeah, of course,
pee drinkers
because-
of YouTube?
Yeah, Big Pharma wants you to spend all your money on their so-called medicine, and they don't want you to know that the literal waste that your body. Think of all the things that your body keeps, but this is stuff even your dumbass body doesn't want.
But
And it's
y'all are
squirting that out.
joking.
They don't want
y'all
you to
are
know
joking.
that that's medicine for your eyes.
You guys are joking, but this is what they literally say in the YouTube videos.
Of course.
Sorry, Courtney, what made you think I was joking? Hi, it's me, Keith Carberry, and I'm proud to say that I'm a pee drinker of YouTube.
Hi, this is. That's me, Dr. Piss Drinker.
DPD.
This a spin-off of Dr. Pimp.
DPD MD. I think I'm supposed to go up there, but I'm gonna check out this stuff first. Maybe I'm not supposed to go up there. Maybe that's another one of those secret zones.
Urine as medicine is one of those fascinating sort of it's almost like a perpetual motion machine of stupidity, because it's like part of the logic people used to justify it is like, people have been doing this for thousands of years, like since before recorded history they've been using pee as medicine. It's like, yeah, because everyone pees, dumbass. And
Yeah,
like,
it's always been
eventually people
around.
get bored and go, I bet this could be medicine, probably.
I've got a headache and pee and nothing else.
Also, there's people who drink like turpentine to stop cancer. Please don't drink turpentine.
Yeah,
guys.
don't do
Like,
it. Don't drink it to
Oh,
stop
wow.
anything except like,
Jeez.
I guess maybe like, I don't know. No, don't drink it ever.
Or like, there's some people who believe drinking bleach is like the secret cure that the government doesn't want us to know about stopping cancer.
Okay, so here's what I have to say. Here's my thing that I have to say to Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
People out there believe a whole bunch of stuff Someone believes almost any single thing.
Almost anything. I mean, come on. There are literally people that think Digimon are for real.
Yes, that's
I
true.
thought you were gonna say better than
Ooh,
Pokemon.
who's this creepo? You see this guy?
No, those people are smart.
Whoa! Oh, where'd he go? Ooh, creepy.
Is that a Slender Man?
That was kind of a Slender Man, yeah. But like Courtney has this thing where, like, Courtney, sometimes you do this thing where when you see someone believing something, you talk about it like it's an epidemic, but it's just like the 20 people on YouTube drinking pee, and that's all there is. Like, it's really not, or like I promise there's not a bunch of people out there drinking bleach to like stop their hiccups, but
See,
like
that's
there's
what
probably
I'm worried
one
about.
person.
What if they are? What if there is people that are doing it and they just don't say it because they know it's crazy, but they still drink the bleach?
Well, it's none of your fucking business. Let them drink the bleach.
I guess.
I'm saying don't drink bleach, but don't like try to stop like an epidemic of bleach drinking that isn't happening.
Well, I mean, I think we
See,
can all
that's how
agree.
we got anti-vaxxers, by letting anti-vaxxers live. I mean, live by doing what they want, by not shaming them to stop being anti-vax. You see what I'm saying? So, like, maybe we gotta stop it
I
in
mean,
the bud.
I think plenty of people shame anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, no, that's definitely like a whole other. I mean, that's a legitimate conspiracy theory, and there's like, but drinking bleach to help your ear sneezing isn't one. I don't think we're going to get to a point where there's like oh wow, all these suburban moms are giving bleach to their kids.
But they started like now it's like we have polio too out there in Ohio with all the white people homeschooling their kids because they didn't get any vaccines, and now we have polio too coming to us because of some just a small
Do we
number
have
of
polio again?
Yes, there's like a new form of polio coming, but it's only in like.
They're just rebooting everything these days.
Oh my god, it's a big cash grab.
But like there's a
It's
new
polio
form of
too.
polio coming.
What, Courtney?
But like there is a new form of polio coming it's called like polio-like symptoms, and it's in this one community of all these people that that were all anti-vaxxers, and they all homeschooled, and now all these kids are getting these polio-like symptoms, and like how much like
all right,
we let
okay.
it happen in Ohio.
This is okay. I want to go back to my original point. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
People believing like anti-vax conspiracy theories is unhealthy, but like don't worry about it so much.
Elliot S. said he Googled it and it's real, but he didn't put.
I didn't think it wasn't real. I believed Courtney.
I also believed her.
Yeah, I think Kyle and I have a very good sense at this point for like when Courtney is saying something that is actually true.
Yeah, you build up a
yeah.
At a certain point you don't see the code anymore.
It's like a share. Yeah, it's like this it's like a dialect where sometimes where Courtney speaks in idioms that only Courtney knows, but if you know her long enough, then you can figure out like whether she's like joking or serious or saying something but means something else. And so
see, that's why I'm trying to learn how to be better at communicating, so I can positively change more people's lives for the better by giving them help.
And extermination.
No extermination, no extermination.
Who are these people that you're trying to positively change their lives?
People, like you see, people
like
who need
specific.
help.
Be specific.
I saw a homeless man wash his hair in the public sink, and it made me sad. So I want to get really rich so I can help all homeless.
I have bad news.
What?
No one rich has ever done anything good enough to offset how bad being rich is.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I can at least help a little bit.
Yeah, but you caused more harm just by being rich. Like, think of it this way. If you're rich, you can give some people some of your money, but if you're not rich, all those people have that money anyway.
Or how about this? I could be like, like how people used to have farmers that lived on their land and they were the lord of the land. What if that was like?
Wait,
Repeat
repeat yourself.
Like how in medieval times people had like a lot of land and they had farmers that lived on the land.
Yeah, you're talking about feudalism.
Yeah, what if I just did that?
You're saying, what if you, in order to improve the world, you did feudalism? That's got a name. That's called neo-reactionary, and you don't want to be it. You don't. I promise that some people have already thought of that, and those people suck.
Okay, but I just think, like, what if I could make more jobs?
Why do you want to make more jobs?
To get more money.
For who?
For people that I see suffering.
But jobs suck. Just give them the money.
I can give them the money, too.
Well, she needs the farm to make the money.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have a farm either way, but, like, it'd be cool if I could, like, let people live on my farm and I can, like, pay all my farm stuff. And
Seer has a good point. Serfdom is not a job.
That's the other thing.
Sorry, yeah. I mean, I was taking Courtney at her word, but that's a good point. The people in, like, a feudal situation. First of all, I do want to say that it is a fact that serfs did technically work shorter hours than technically serfdom was less work, but just like pure hours based, and there weren't any cops around, and you didn't really have a boss. So I get the appeal. But, yeah, it's definitely really bad, and it's not, like, a step forward for anybody. And, like, you can't really be like, I want to help the world, so what I'm going to do is own a gigantic amount of land, and all the horrible people can scrounge around me.
No, I would have nice houses, and they would have farmlands, and I would teach them how to farm, and then we could, like, all learn how to farm.
Wait, hold on. Who the fuck are you to teach these people how to farm?
I mean, like, when I plan to get really rich and leave the city, I plan to live off the land by having a farm.
But
God, I just don't think you could. I literally don't think you could do it. I just don't think you have it in you. Sorry, Courtney.
I played Harvest Moon.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I love the idea that you're gonna become so rich that you have enough money to not work a day for the rest of your life, and then you're gonna live off the land. Like, I'm just gonna get more money than I could ever need, and then I'm just gonna, like, survive.
Yeah. The land is what I call this pile of cash.
Yeah, I've made a house out of the cash.
But, okay, y'all are laughing, but why is that such a dumb idea?
Well,
wait, so hold on. Which part?
This whole idea presupposes that you become enormously wealthy.
Yeah. And we're back to exactly where we were 4 years ago, where all of your ideas to improve the world is by first becoming the most powerful person on it.
You're becoming the president of Earth.
Yeah, this is just this is like president of Earth is what you're doing.
This is like it's all like a Dragon Ball Z level power fantasy.
But see, I was thinking, because I think, like, all these people who are drinking bleach, they have books to teach other people how to drink bleach. So I was thinking I make my own thing to trick white people, like by making anti-breathing.
Wait.
The air is killing us.
Wait.
Everyone who's breathed air has died. So I sell bottles of air, and I sell the book on about how breathing.
Sorry, now
air
you're just doing
us.
Spaceballs.
What?
Yeah.
That's the plot of Spaceballs.
And the fucking Lorax movie did that.
Yeah.
Well.
And that person was the villain.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But what if the villain wasn't evil?
See, that's like
no.
This is the trap you keep falling into.
Yeah.
What if I did what all the bad guys do except I'm me? But you're the one who's trying to learn how to stop using words like eliminate and control.
Yeah, that's almost it's like the Batman fallacy, right?
Yeah.
That's like basically what Batman is. The idea is like, yeah, but okay, but what if I was like the one like what if we could have like one abusive cop, but like a good guy though?
Yeah. And then the reality of that situation is that, like, Bruce Wayne has all of the money, left no one else with any of the money, and then goes around beating them within an inch of their lives for being petty criminals.
You're really poking holes in all my plans.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. You know, no offense.
I bet if I went to the masses, they would not be questioning. They would be buying my cans of air.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be. Here's me. Okay, so here's me. My name is Keith Still, but I'm just a masses. I don't know you, Courtney. We've never met. As far as I know, up until now, America is the way that it is in reality. And now you go and we're gonna do some acting. You've got to convince me about. You have to have me rally around you.
Okay, but see, also, you're too smart, so it'd be hard to sell you cans of air.
A lot of people are just as smart as me.
I don't know about that.
There's a lot of people that aren't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just. How about this?
But this
I'll dumb it down a little bit.
You're not talking to Keith. You're not talking to Keith. You're talking to Joe Masses.
Yeah. Okay. Call me Joe. Hey, I'm Joe Masses.
Okay. Hi, Joe.
Oh, hey.
Have you heard about anti-breathing? It helps you live longer.
Live longer?
The air. Yeah, because have you noticed everyone who breathes air dies? Fact.
Oh. Yeah, but don't they mostly die from other stuff like being old and cancer?
Air burns your skin.
It doesn't burn my
the
skin.
Air is slowly cooking
I've had skin my whole life. What do you
hydrating
mean?
us.
What are you talking about? I'm white and you're black, and I'm calling the police. There, that's how it would go, and that's really bad.
Me. This white man, I take a camera out and I record you, and I put it on YouTube and say
it hasn't helped yet,
man
Courtney.
show.
Unfortunately.
Well, give it I'm telling. If you're a black person, we have to start, breeding with the white man and just breed out all the white man.
Wow.
I just can't believe how many of your plans end with eugenics.
No.
It's wild how many of them do.
Well, I mean, sooner or later, we're all gonna be bred together.
Sure, okay. Doesn't mean you have to regiment it.
Yeah, but
yeah, there's a difference between people doing what a bunch of people naturally will do, just 7 billion people running the course of their lives, and someone telling them how to breed.
Yeah, but I mean, in at least 50 years, all the half black people will be making more babies, and so by the time they have kids, those kids will be less the other race.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
I'm just saying, I'm not a racist. I still want a job somewhere. I'm just saying, you white people should watch out.
Now, I know that I don't have to tell you that anytime you say the words, wait,
I'm not racist,
shit.
but
I'm not racist. No, I forgot what she said before. I'm just saying I'm not racist.
Yeah.
If you have to say that, you know that you've gone a little bit astray, right?
I thought that was only for white people.
No.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
wrong.
Hyacinth says I don't think eugenics is as easy as Courtney makes it out to be. That's another thing is that a lot of Courtney's President of the Earth things involve everyone just deciding to listen.
That is true.
Like, case in point, okay?
Yes.
You couldn't do eugenics with cheetahs. Do you know that?
Why
Or
not?
apples.
Because one of the cheetahs are tameable. Like you can like catch a cheetah and you can like tame it and make it a pet. But
put, like 2 VCRs
they're
in
not
that
domesticable because they won't breed in captivity at all.
Cheetahs
Oh,
won't?
how come?
Cheetahs won't, because I think it's theorized that part of their like mating ritual involves like them running over hurdles, and
That's wild.
they just have like a reflex where if they're in captivity, they just won't do it.
Huh.
Or there's not enough space for them to do it.
No, I mean they won't do it.
They won't do it.
They won't do
They
it.
won't do the deed.
Someone just myth busted you and said 2 of them just already bred in captivity.
Oh, you fucking piece of
Well,
shit,
hold
Eric
on.
Tremblay, I
Hey,
swear to
hold
God.
on. You know, it's still probably fair to say that it's rare, right?
Rare. Yeah,
Rare.
yeah. So animals need to run to get that bang juice going.
No, just cheetahs. Cheetahs need to run to get that bang.
Sorry, I was just using a bullshit excuse to spout a random fact about cheetahs. Because, you know, sometimes when you do streams and videos and podcasts, you hear random stuff that you're like, that would be a good thing to tell people. But when the fuck am I ever going to find an opportunity to talk about cheetahs breeding in captivity?
When obviously Courtney's on stream.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not racist. I'm a good person.
Courtney
also,
is...
probably bananas are gonna die out, aren't they? Because they don't have no seeds.
Huh.
Wait, what?
Bananas don't have seeds, so once they die out, they're gone.
I don't know that it's true that bananas don't have seeds. I believe that the seeds are inside the stem.
No, those like little bumps inside the banana, that's the seeds. Have you ever seen a seed banana?
I believe this checks out.
Wait, but if the bumps inside are the seeds, then there are seeds.
Yeah, but they're all mushy. Like you can't really replant those mushy.
Well, it's all, I mean, it's all, I guess, like, you know, they're like biologically engineered to be seedless, but then, yeah, where do the seeds come from?
Oh, it says commercial bananas are bred to be seedless by Jonathan.
By Jonathan? He did that?
No. But like, I mean, we bred bananas to be seedless.
Oh, holy shit, I beat the game.
Oh wow,
Good
what
job.
happened?
I don't know. I'm going to have to replay it because it seems interesting, but I was too busy talking about, I guess, eugenics.
Yeah.
We've got 2 minutes. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I probably do, but I'll have to remember till next time, whenever we have another stream.
You didn't have any ideas, other ideas you were working on?
I do have some ideas. I was thinking about a new way to make male prostitutes actually work for women.
What do you mean work? What do you mean work for?
Like, I think male prostitutes could be elevated if they had, like, a gimmick instead of just being men.
Why do you think that male prostitutes need to
like
be elevated?
Santa?
Like, well, you don't see as many male prostitutes as you do, like, female prostitutes.
Yeah, you're right, you don't.
Yeah,
So I
but
was
is
thinking,
that
like-
but is that a problem that needs to be solved?
That needs solving?
Yeah, so is all these poor male prostitutes are withering away.
Oh, maybe, I was thinking, like, maybe if they had, like, a gimmick, they could, like, cater to more women. So, like, if they were, like,
Can I be honest with
Courtney.
you, Courtney? Most male prostitutes cater to men.
What?
Most male prostitutes are get paid to have gay sex.
Oh,
Is that
I thought
clear
they were
enough?
Women.
Not really. No, I don't think so. I think that it's definitely true that most male prostitutes are. I mean, who do you think is
true to me?
Yeah, who do you think is more in the market for prostitution?
I don't know. I just thought women could pay men to have sex with.
Is that what you're looking for?
Is Courtney,
you
is
can
Courtney
do
the
it.
Elon Musk of prostitution?
No, I just thought like how come you always see women, but like men don't have like a gimmick to make them more attractive.
This is another
Do
common
gimmicks
theme.
make men more attractive?
I would think.
Yeah,
like
like
make them
guitar
more attractive.
guy. Yeah,
Santa
you know what I
Claus.
mean? Santa Claus.
Yeah, like I think that would help.
Help,
Instead of them
but
just
help
being a man.
what? That's
Like obviously being a man is not cutting it enough. So like
all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream, tonight's stream. We had a stream scheduled for 1 a.m., and this is it. This is the stream that we're doing. So, hey, with me today is Kyle Churchill.
Hey, I'm your guest, Kyle Churchill.
And Courtney Stevens.
hi.
Great, thanks.
This is a brand new day.
Thank you.
I thought maybe we could play Cattails. You want to play Cattails?
I never heard of that game.
I bought it
Cattails.
a really long time ago and never tried it.
What's it about?
It's a cat. It's about cats.
Cattails.
Woo!
Ooh. Have you ever played I Am Bread? That looks like a good game.
That's a meme game. I'm not.
I
interested.
own like 2 different copies of I Am Bread, and I've never played it.
Why do you own 2 different copies?
I don't know. Like
You
two
just buy
different
games?
versions. I have it like on mobile and maybe on Steam. You know, you get some of these indie games by accident, practically. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's true. You get a lot of games, but you pay for games in bundles, and there's a lot of games that like are in 2 different bundles or maybe even 3. All right, game capture, capture specific window.
So listen to this hot new idea that I have brewing up.
Okay, what's up? What is your idea?
All right, I'm so ready for this.
Okay, if male I think I've heard a little birdie told me that prostitutes was a slur, so I don't know. Male.
Yeah, that's true. Good
Sex
point.
worker.
Sex worker, please.
Oh.
Yeah,
men-
sorry. If
Evening workers.
I want to make, I say this every once in a while, but just in case Courtney ever says something that's like, that like you feel like we as a culture have
Keith?
moved past.
Keith,
I've
Yeah.
never heard of this.
what you're about to say, good idea.
Thanks. I know I've said this before. If you ever feel like Courtney has said something that we as a culture have moved past, or even if you hear Kyle and I using the same word in the same conversation, I apologize for us and for Courtney. She doesn't mean it, and we just get so wrapped up in Courtney's like whatever fucking bullshit she's talking about that we just sometimes forget to tell her not to say stuff.
I thought you were basically just gonna say like blanket statement. We don't endorse anything Courtney says.
We
or
also
does.
don't endorse anything Courtney says, but I do want to make sure like there's first of all it just always feels like the most private possible conversation when we're talking to Courtney because the stuff she says is so out there, and it's not. It's almost always on a stream.
We go to the Cocoa Zone.
Yeah, we do go every time. Everywhere Courtney brings the Cocoa Zone with her. so sometimes Courtney will say something that she shouldn't say, and just because like all interactions that we have with Courtney are like berating her and telling her ideas are stupid and interrogating her about the thing that she's saying, it just sometimes some stuff just slips past. So that's my blanket statement for Courtney. Anyway, Courtney, tell us about your ideas with male sex workers.
Okay, so like, what if they had like a gimmick to make them more attractive? Because like
What
men
do you
on their
mean a
own
gimmick?
are not attractive. But like, what if they were like
Okay,
playing a character?
but so now this is a common theme for Courtney, is just like blanket statements saying that men aren't attractive. That's not something everyone agrees with. A lot of people, like half the people on Earth, disagree with that. Whether they're
disagree.
straight women or
it's
gay
gotta
men.
be more like 49.9.
Yeah, sure, but
I don't believe that. I think even straight women don't find men attractive. We only find them attractive because we have to.
now this is another. You sometimes when you talk about men and how attracted you are to men, which is according to you not at all, which is fine, but you're always trying to like blame, like you talk about it like you're cursed with being straight. And I just need you to know that like men are garbage for a lot of different reasons, and like we also live in a culture that doesn't encourage men to like try and look their best and try to we live in a culture that doesn't encourage men to like spend time considering like their appearance, and in some ways that's bad because it leads to a lot of like bad fashion choices, but in some ways it's good because like we also live in a culture that pressures women to look certain ways. But
guys, Queer Eye is back.
Is it season 3 already? I feel like there's a season
Again?
every month.
I didn't even finish season 2 yet.
Yeah, it's.
I know. I meant the show, like the entire show.
There was
is
like
back.
2 seasons in 6 months, so.
I hated the episode of the college kid who like didn't want to tell his parents he didn't graduate college, and he was like lying to everyone that he finished college.
Wow, that's really
like,
good.
He only had one class. Like I can't believe I mean,
well,
I guess
he took
I could
the class.
understand.
They failed him.
I know. I mean, like I can definitely understand because I've been there where I failed the class, and I was like, well, no, I don't want to do the class again. I should
wait.
I
we
should
have
pass
to.
it.
We have to rewind. I just need.
Okay.
I need you to know, Courtney. Being being a straight woman, it is uncommon. Your position that men are by definition unattractive is not the normal, is not the usual stance.
That's my understanding.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm not saying no one shares this perspective.
Yeah, but you talk about it like you have like all these ideas about how to like force men to be more self-conscious and how to like trick men into being more attractive. You have a lot of ideas about this, which are, gross and bizarre for a lot of different reasons, but it's also not a problem for most people. I don't think that most people are just all thinking men are gross all the time. Like,
yeah, that's because they
again,
have been crushed by the patriarchy.
I mean,
to
I
not
definitely
understand. Yeah, but they've been crushed by the patriarchy to not understand that they think men are gross. So they don't even have their eyes wide open to know that men are gross.
I don't think that I don't think a good criticism of I don't think a good way to practice your political beliefs is to tell people that the things that they like, not just the concepts that they believe, but like the emotions that they feel are wrong. I don't think it works very well. So like to tell a straight woman or a gay man that the reason that they're attracted to men is because they're being duped by society, I don't think is a winning argument. Oh, that's.
What did you do?
No, I'm just laughing at Courtney going, oh. What's the name of my kitty?
Oh. No, hang on.
Yeah, no, Courtney got it. Itches.
Itches? No!
Oh, I was thinking of Squiggles, but I thought of Stitches forever. Yeah, but Itches is a good name for a cat.
God damn it.
You do Scritches.
Skittles.
Skittles.
Scritches.
Yeah, Skittles.
Kyle, you only think that that's a good idea because your family always names cats after food.
That's not true.
It is. It is true.
No, yeah,
Apart
one
from
cat
Miko.
that was named after
sister-
anime.
Apart from your cat, your childhood cat Miko, can you give me the names of the other cats that you've lived with?
Uh-huh.
With your family.
Yep. There was Kiwi.
Okay.
Mhm.
There was... I'm skipping the non-food ones. There was Kiwi. There was
You know kiwis are
Snickers.
food, right?
There was Taco. There was Waffles. I think that's all of them. And these were not every single one, but most of them were from my sister, and it drove me crazy. Like every time we got a new animal, I was like, "We're not fucking giving this one a food name." And then I would like go to school and come back, and they'd be like, "It's named Taco now." What the fuck?
Yeah, at the same time, you guys had Taco and Waffles.
Yep.
Elliot says Waffles is such a good cat name. Yeah, I wish the cat was as good as the name.
I mean, I did. Yeah. Ooh, not a good cat.
Yeah, what a real
Like-
a real whiff of a cat.
Yeah, I remember you
for
saying
sure.
that Waffles was never a happy cat.
Yeah, I mean, Waffles was also kind of unfortunate because
This angry mom and this sad kid, and the cat probably doesn't even know what's going on.
oh man.
Oh wow, they
No.
just left the cat by the side of the road.
No, it's still there in the car.
No, it's not. It's right there. The car's driving away, and now the cat's
Oh,
alone by
no.
the riverbed.
Oh, I was looking
What?
at
This
the...
is so
What?
sad.
What the fuck? Yeah, this is fucked up.
I don't like
Trigger
it.
warning.
Have you guys watched that Russian channel where the guy feeds all the cats?
Hey, what are you doing out here? Wow. Oh, hey,
Wait.
it's another cat. You don't look like you're from around here, says Coco. I'm Coco, by the way.
Trim Fandango says Kyle grew up with the Taco Bell breakfast menu.
Hey, wait a second. Is this Warrior Cats?
I literally don't remember what this game is about.
Oh, we should have named the cat Storm Shadow.
Do you want to know something really funny?
What?
So, like, my introduction to the Warrior Cats was that really old My Brother and Me,
Yeah.
question
Yeah.
about
Classic.
Warrior Cats, where
Mhm.
they didn't know what it was, and for years
Yeah.
and years, I also didn't know what it was. I just knew that it was, like, a thing with cats that were named crazy. And then when I worked at Barnes & Noble years later, I saw Warrior Cats books, and I was like, oh,
Mhm.
that's what that is. It's books.
Yep.
And then more years later, my current boyfriend grew up reading Warrior Cats books.
That's true. I forgot that My Brother and Me clip does not end with them discovering
No.
what it is.
No, it doesn't.
It's left as a mystery.
They only do the names, but I've gotten into Warrior Cats because a lot of people make animations and full-length movies of Warrior Cats on YouTube, and Warrior Cats is pretty good.
I've heard a lot of plot of Warrior Cats books now from Isaac, and I am disagreeing with you.
It's all nuts, right?
Yeah, it's all nuts. Yeah. And apparently
but
it was
that's why it's
written
good.
apparently it was written by like 5 different authors simultaneously. So there's a lot of just like straight
Huh.
up contradictory shit. Like
Oh.
there was like one cat that died in like 3 different books.
Yeah,
Oh.
and also the Warrior Cats drama on YouTube is good.
I don't know that.
And all
I
the
don't know it. I don't
infighting.
know it. I don't know it, and I don't want to know
Oh.
it. Sorry, Courtney, you were saying something about male sex workers.
No, wait.
Oh.
I just want to say about that Warrior Cats thing. I don't know that I've ever been so delighted as when I first heard that Warrior Cats thing. Like, for anyone that hasn't heard it, it's just that someone sends them a link to a Yahoo Answer question where someone just says, "Does anyone know any good Warrior Cats names?" or something like that. And it's like when you don't know that it's a book series, it just sounds like the most insane nonsense. Like all the responses to this question are going to be people asking them what the hell they're talking about. But instead, it's just like these like 300 name long lists of all these insane names like Storm Shadow and Lilypad.
Mm-hmm.
And like just hearing that
Shadow
question
Fox.
and hearing
Oh,
that
no, it's like
response was like the
Shadow Snow.
wildest thing ever.
Yeah, it's like, just like the assumption that everyone would be confused, and then the realization that everyone else knows exactly what it is, and they all know exactly what it is and exactly how to answer, and are really excited to answer.
Yeah, in a really specific way.
And then the Griffin McElroy's delivery on the list, just like reading the names, was also very good.
Yeah,
very classic.
Yeah, he just starts it at 60. Like he just launches straight into the list.
What happened to them?
To the
They're
Warrior
still doing
Cats?
Oh wow.
You're
No,
asking what happened to the McElroys? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. They're the most popular podcasters in the world. Is what
they
to them.
own their own sovereign nation in the podcast sphere.
I know, like, they have a TV show.
They did one season of a
one
TV show for a
CISO.
website that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's
Wow, then how come it seems so popular on Tumblr and stuff?
It can be insulated. But I mean, it's
know
also
what-
not their fault that site.
Select go. Oh, then
died.
hold it. Okay. That was me holding it. Got it.
Oh, I never finished my... Well, I think men could be cooler if they had gimmicks.
Okay, what's a gimmick? What kind of gimmick?
Okay, like, like how people be loving vampires? Like, how come more guys don't just dress like vampires?
Yeah, no, like, sorry,
Some
I
guys
need to.
do.
People don't like that. People don't like men that dress like vampires.
Yeah.
Okay, but see,
You're
like,
alone.
it's
No,
not
you're
like,
alone.
It's not a hot topic vampire. I think it's like, they actually have a personality that's like a sexy vampire. But like, I don't want to hear them talk about their real job at like, a doctor's office.
No,
I just
but
want
here's
them to be a sexy vampire.
Here's I think what you're not considering. Think of like a video game character that has like a really cool coat.
Mhm.
In real life, on a real person, that coat looks stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, like, some men could pull it off if they didn't buy like a $30 Hot Topic jacket. If
Like
they like
mystery?
actually took if they actually took the time to get it tailored.
No, it's the $30 Hot Topic vampire is the only one that might work. A super legit looking vampire is the exact thing that won't work. That's the thing.
I think it could.
It's
Yeah,
not gonna
Giggs is
work.
with me. Giggs is with me. You're holding back society. And I'm saying, like, what if we could get more
I'm
men
not
to dress
saying
like
don't
sexy
do it. No,
vampires?
Giggs, fuck you, Giggs. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't dress like a legit vampire if you want to dress like a legit vampire. I'm just saying don't let Courtney force people to dress like vampires for the benefit of women because... And
Okay, you
listen,
didn't
I
let
don't
me
want to
finish.
speak for women here, but I'm going to. Women
All
don't
right,
want
let
a
her
bunch of fucking
finish.
vampires walking around.
I just got to the vampires because I know most people like vampires. So, like, what if we got vampires, werewolves, aliens, like a robot, and like
This game's broken.
Giggs
What
says
else? Like
Keith is holding
human
back
pets?
society.
Yeah, he is.
Hold on, help me, guys. Help me with this game, right?
Okay.
Okay, watch this. So it says open your inventory, select the golden seal, and then hold it. So I click on it, hold, boom. And then now what?
Like hold and then close the menu.
I tried that.
What happened?
Oh, I guess I am hold. Oh, it was supposed to give it to him? Okay, got it. Figured it out.
Also, I think farmers, like sexy doctors, sexy police, not real police or real doctors. I don't want to know about real doctors and real police. Or like someone who rides a horse. I don't know what job that would be, but that would probably be
Cowboy.
Sexy. Yeah,
It's
a cowboy.
Sexy
yeah,
horse
cowboy.
rider is cowboy.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to know about the man's personality. I think it'd just be attractive if they played a character.
This is It's definitely not your most violent idea, but it is your strangest.
This is not her strangest idea.
You don't think that the idea that all men are gross, so we have to dress them up like vampires and sexy doctors?
Keith, obviously the landscape of strangeness in the things that Courtney talks about is pretty wild.
It's vast. You're right.
It's not the strangest idea that she's had.
Ugh.
But see, I think like a lot of people are agreeing with this idea that it'd be cool.
I just don't think people are really thinking it through.
But
yeah,
also,
vampires are hot. Like your neighbor Rick dressing up like a real vampire, like a Count Dracula vampire. That's not attractive. That's
To
just
you.
bizarre.
Wait, question.
I think to women it would be.
Question.
Why to
Yes.
women? Why not to me? Yeah, good
I
point.
don't
Good.
know.
Yeah, good pause.
I have question.
Yes, what's the question?
This guy who's dressing up like a vampire, is he doing a Transylvanian accent?
If you can pull it off.
So yes.
Yeah, Rick can pull it off. Rick can definitely do that.
Rick can, yeah.
Okay, because like I was looking into like a Japanese music theater where it's only women, right? And it's all women that play the man's parts, and they go through all this training to like actually look like a man, but not look like a man. They still look like they look more masculine, but like the way they carry themselves is so attractive because it's like the most refined version of a man. And
Courtney,
like, I was
you
thinking,
just sound kind of gay.
no, and if I
Sorry.
was, no, because I still think I would only be attracted to masculine women, and if I was attracted to women, it had to be asexual women.
I have to restate my thing from the beginning. When Courtney talks about sex and about gender, it's always the worst possible version of that discussion. Just in every way, Courtney doesn't know how. Courtney is not practiced at talking about any of her ideas, but specifically with like sex and sexuality and gender, Courtney, you don't do a very good job of considering gay people or any non-cis people at all ever, and so your entire perspective on stuff like this is from a straight woman that doesn't like any men, which is like not a usual position.
I think it's more common than we think it is.
Oh, I can pounce from way farther away. Got it.
Because I feel like I know a lot of women that don't like men, but still date men.
Yeah, but not liking men, which is fair, is different. Is different than saying I'm straight but unattracted to all men.
I'm not unattracted to all men. I just think more men would be better if they wore a costume or like had a gimmick.
Courtney, are you gonna do Santa?
Santa what?
Like if you're walking down the street and a guy dressed like Santa comes up to you, are you
No,
gonna?
that's gross.
Yeah. Well,
Why?
okay, so I'm just trying to figure out what costumes.
Why not Santa?
I don't know. I'm not feeling a Santa.
Okay. How about Jim Carrey's The Mask?
Yeah, I'd be feeling that.
What? You would?
Yeah,
Okay.
because like he could do like weird stuff with his whole body and change
No.
stuff.
Just a guy dressed like that character.
You know what? I
Hold
think
on,
it's the
I wanna-
more that it doesn't like it look like a human, the more it'd be better.
I do want to say to the chat that I don't, and Kyle, I guess, I don't want to accuse Courtney of being gay, because, like, I know that there's people that get that a lot, like,
I just think it's so funny, like, we're having, like, a witch hunt. Is Courtney gay?
yeah,
Could I jump in?
Yeah.
I would like to jump in and clarify that I would just say that I have known Courtney for a very long time, and I would say that we're close friends, so there are things that I will say to Courtney that I would never say to anybody else. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, and I think a lot of people who are gay have had the experience of being accused of being gay before you were out. So, like, even if you were right, the thing that you're doing isn't a good idea. I don't think that any closeted gay person has ever, like, felt seen by someone accusing them of being gay. Like, finally someone. Like, I just don't think it works ever. Like, because if they're not gay, then you're, like denying them their sexuality, but if they are gay, then you're, like, trying to knock down their closet door.
But see, like, I still don't think it would be like a woman, because then, like, I think, like, wait, am I a sex racist? Because, like, I would think, like, people wouldn't wanna.
Yeah, you're a sex racist.
Like,
Yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah, you're a total sex racist. Sorry, what do you mean?
Like, okay, because, like, I would think, like, I don't like the way a woman would feel, because it would feel the same as me. The only good thing about a man is, like, it feels different. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I stopped listening, sorry.
Well, y'all just don't understand, like...
I didn't mean to. It's late.
It is late.
What is this game about?
This is a story about a cat named Scritches who was abandoned by his family and is now being taught by Koza how to be a wild cat.
I swear to God, this is the first book of Warrior Cats, isn't it?
Cats fight by pawing at each other with their claws. It takes some time to complete an attack, and during that time, you won't be able to react to any attacks, so time your attacks just right. You'll want to make use of your agility to escape my attacks, anticipate my swipes, and get out of the way before they hit. Remember, I'll be vulnerable while attacking because I won't be able to turn around or move. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Attack.
Or maybe I'm just asexual because I would just never want to have sex with anyone. Because that would be gross. So, like, could you just not have sex with anybody?
Yeah, you can just not have sex with
is.
anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
But would that still make you gay?
Last time I checked, you don't have to have sex with anybody.
Yeah, it wasn't ever a rule anywhere.
Well, that's not true.
Is that not true? I guess it's a rule, like, in the Catholic Church, if you get married, you have to have sex, or the marriage doesn't count. So I guess it's a rule there. So don't get married in a Catholic church. Or just be cool with having your marriage annulled.
Well, that means I have to go to church.
No, you don't have to go to church to get a Catholic marriage. You don't have to be in a church to get married in the church, because one is a lowercase c and one's a capital C.
Or maybe I just like what I like, but I just want people to fit into my weird standards, and no one will ever fit into my weird standards.
Well, Rick, the neighborhood vampire, sounds like he does.
Well, I wouldn't want a vampire. I'd want, like, a werewolf cowboy or something. That'd be cool.
It sounds like you just want to read fanfic.
That'd be dope. But I want it in real life.
Yeah, so do the people that write and read fanfic.
Yeah, but, like...
Scritches. I didn't realize you actually named it Scritches.
Yeah, Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think more people should just try and be like, have a gimmick, and they would get more popular with people.
Okay. I don't want to retread, but like, a lot of times, like, I feel like, using a gimmick to get friends is a common trope in stories about people not being able to get friends.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of times people like a guy that carries around an iguana on his shoulder is something that you would say.
Sexy.
But I'm just using this as an example.
Oh, come on, you don't want to fuck iguana guy?
A real-life gimmick that nobody likes.
I would want the guy if he looked like an iguana. Like, you know that guy who's trying to turn himself into a lizard? That'd be hot.
A guy that turns into a lizard?
No, like, have you ever seen that guy who, like, he put, like, all his face tattoos to make himself look like a lizard?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, but that's cool.
And so, do you want to date that guy?
Not forever. Like, maybe, like, 2 weeks. And then it'd be out of my system.
See, and now what you're asking is that people cover themselves in tattoos so that they get to date you for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's a bad deal. Oh, this is Mayor, the leader of the forest colony.
Wait a second. How come this cat has way more detail than any other cat?
The last cat had a lot of detail.
Hold on, look at his little face. It's like smiling face.
The music is good for this game, by the way.
Okay, like, and I've been talking about this with my other friends about body modifications, and I think more people should get more body mods.
Then why don't you? Just go do it then.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't want to have any body mods in case the cops need to chase me.
Kyle, are you here?
Yeah, sorry, I was busy. Someone in the Discord cut out me making a crazy face and posted in the Discord for me to make into an emoji, and so I did that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but like, see, I was
So
explaining
now
to
we
my
have my
friends.
crazy face as an emoji.
So I was explaining to my friends like about 2 days ago how I think we should probably like take away the nipples.
Like, stop having nipples?
Yes.
And again, by taking them away, you mean like make a law and force people to comply?
No. Like, if you just want to like get rid of your nipples, like
Some
more
people
people
need
should
those.
be cool with it.
Okay, but so then is it take away nipples or provide the option to have them removed? Because that already exists.
Yeah, cause I was just thinking like, I have boobs, but like, what if I just remove my nipples, and then I could like not have to worry about them?
Are they a problem?
Yeah.
No, but I just think like, wouldn't that be cool? Like they just didn't have any nipples.
Never change.
But
it only turned out one of my other friends thought that was a
you
good
could change
idea.
a little bit.
Oh, only one?
you
Only
wanted.
one of your friends thought that just, I don't know, maybe what if I didn't have nipples was a good idea?
Yeah.
Why do you
They
think
also
the
didn't
others
want their
didn't think
nipples.
that was cool?
Well, they like said you need nipples.
Says who?
That's not true.
Like to feed a baby.
Yeah, but you don't
That
need
is
to feed
true.
a baby. You need
Well-
nipples to feed a baby, but you don't need to feed a... well, that's also not true.
You
Nipples
don't
are
need nipples
used to
a
feed
baby.
babies. You don't
But, yeah.
need nipples to feed babies, and you don't need to feed babies. I mean, someone
What?
needs to feed the babies, but you don't need to have a baby that needs to be fed.
But also, like, I think it'd be cool, like, okay, like, someone in the chat said, like, what about that Batman Beyond episode where people, like, turn themselves, got those extreme body mods? That's, like, the future I want is, like, people having extreme body mods like that. Like, Batman Beyond body modification.
That's just not a body mod, that's just a bat suit.
No, like, there was that one episode where people were, like, turning into part lizards and stuff.
Oh my god, are you seeing this rude cat?
All cats are rude.
You see this cat Goof keeps
Goof?
getting me?
Don't get in Goof's way.
Oh,
Goof is
Keith.
gonna fucking get me.
Keith.
Yeah.
I know I asked you this before, but I don't remember. That cat in your neighborhood that you call Squiggle.
Yeah.
Is that definitely its name?
That's
Or did
what
you
I
make it
was
up?
told that cat's. I was told that cat's name is Squiggle.
Ah, damn it.
Why?
'Cause that's such a good name for a cat.
Yeah, it's a great name for a cat, especially that cat. That cat is like 100% a Squiggle. Why you
cat
think
owns
like?
the neighborhood?
Were you like thinking like you didn't want to upset that cat by naming a different cat Squiggle? Because like
Well,
he won't be mad.
I mean, like if you got a cat, you couldn't name it Squiggle. I mean, I guess I could.
I could if I wanted to.
You could, but like
Someone
it would be
asked
kinda,
about.
it would be a little
Someone
gauche.
came. Someone like in the neighborhood was like, "Hey, have you seen this cat?" And described Squiggle. And I was told that cat was a stray, and I still see him around. I just posted a video of him the other day. So I don't know what those people were doing asking about Squiggle.
Well, maybe like Squiggles is just an outdoor cat, and like they haven't
Yeah.
seen him in a while.
That's what I was told. I was told that he was just, "Hey Cherry, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
Yeah. And I kind of mentioned this when I was, I think I saw Squiggle. I can't remember.
I don't know if you've met Squiggle.
Yeah, but
Oh no! Murdered by another cat.
Shouldn't have fought
Yeah.
with Cherry.
Should have fucked with Cherry. You're right.
Now I was reminded of how like outdoor cats will they'll go to other people's houses. Like I think we learned this at some point that like my cat Miko would like routinely go to the neighbor's house and she would let him in. It's really weird.
That's a
And I
smart
always
cat.
wonder if people sometimes think that they're stray animals. Like, oh, I just let him in sometimes, but like really they're just like
Did he have a
from
collar?
someone else's house.
Did Mika wore a collar usually, right?
No.
No?
I think any cat that goes into a
refused
person's
early.
house, like you can tell when a cat is like a person's cat that they own, because they'll go into a house and like let you pet them. But like if it's like a wild cat, they'll never let you pet them.
I don't know. I've met friendly strays before.
I don't know that that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like anytime I see a cat, if it lets you like pet it or go up to it, then you know like it's somewhat domesticated and it probably lives at a home. It just likes to stay outside.
Well, like there's domesticated cat. I mean, all cats are domesticated. But like
Yeah.
like there are cats that live outdoors that are feral cats, and there are cats that live outdoors that used to live indoors.
Mm.
Yeah.
And those ones like people and are like will try to get food from them. Like when I was a kid, this is a bizarre story. When I was younger, this is like 12 years ago, I got a couple kittens and they ran away when they were like a year old, and we assumed that they both died, but like 3 years later, one of them turned up at an animal shelter.
Oh no.
And like apparently had been like being fed by just some rando, and like sort of half living with her.
So
Did
all
that-
cats are just really smart. They just know where to go to get food and live.
Did it have a collar? Like, how did you find out that it was at this animal shelter?
I don't know. My mom found her. I don't really know what happened. I think maybe like my mom had been there like a year before or maybe a year and a half before and had left a description of the cat. And they found it and was like, "Is this your cat?" Or maybe she just like was at the animal shelter and happened to find her. I don't think that that's what happened though. But it was like at least a year and a half had gone by since the cat ran away. 1 out of 2 was safe, so don't be too happy about the cat returning. And also that cat sucks, so.
Oh. Oh wait,
my
I didn't.
sister-
Someone in the.
My sister has the ability to just totally ruin a cat's personality.
How?
Yeah, and so
Bruh, how?
the cat, cause she's I guess she treats them badly. So Xena is the cat that ran away, and that cat has like Stockholm syndrome and is like always growling and hissing, but like cannot leave my sister's side in a really unhealthy seeming way. And then she tried to do the same thing, which is just like over affection, like to the point of like creating a nervous wreck of a cat. She tried to do the same thing with my cat Oscar, who I post pictures and videos of sometimes. And he is now like a grouchy asshole that doesn't like anybody and barely lets anyone touch him and won't like sit on laps and hates being picked up. And it's also because my sister did this thing, but he just reacted in a different way.
How do you like breed? How do you like make a cat grumpy? Like, does she like pet it hard, or like does she pet it hard while giving it food?
You ever seen Tiny Toons? You remember Elvira?
Yeah.
And she's like, she picks up like the animals and she like squeezes it and their eyes pop out. It's sort of like that, but like
why do you
a real
let your
world
sister
version.
do that?
I don't let my sister do that. I yell at her when she does it, and when I see her cat, I yell at her about how she treated that cat. I don't let her do it.
Have you tried hugging her really tight?
No, that's against the law.
Oh. Also, I am one of the people in the chat asked me if I have an invention for the year, and I do.
What is it?
Okay, like you know how like we have spray tan? I think we should have spray tan, but in different colors.
That's called spray paint.
Yeah, but for human skin.
That's called body paint.
You could go make $1 bazillion with that idea.
Yeah, but I don't know how to. If someone does make it, they gotta put my name on it.
No, it's called body paint. That exists.
I know it's body paint, but I want it in a spray can.
Yeah, but like
no, that exists.
Body paint. Body paint as like at a spray tan place as a service.
Do you think that would be very popular? Creating green people?
I think it sounds horrible, but I could imagine a horrible reality where it became popular.
Right. You're saying like market to Florida.
No, like I still want to live in the Batman Beyond future where we can have different color skin that's unhuman.
That's Courtney's sci-fi show, Unhuman.
Y'all just don't understand.
Yeah, yep. I agree.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to imply that you weren't human. That's.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
No, that's Courtney said unhuman, not you.
I know, but I wasn't trying to say like Courtney's show would be called Unhuman because she's not a human.
Oh no, I just assumed you meant Courtney's show would be called Unhuman because it's a funny thing to call a show.
I think there was a show that was called Inhuman, and it was like about a robot and like a guy, and they solved police stuff.
Unhuman sounds familiar. And then I'm sure there's also, I think you might be describing Inhuman?
Maybe that's it. Because I remember it had that guy, he was like a robot, and he was like that model guy that was in that game, like, you know.
I think you're talking about Mr. Robot.
No.
You're not talking about Mr. Robot starring...
Oh, you're talking about Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
No. You know, like, that...
What's that guy's fucking name? Rami Malek.
He's got some eye bags.
Rami Malek?
Yeah.
I guess.
He's got, like, a tired-ass face. I mean, it's attractive, but he's very tired looking all the time.
That's fine. I don't mind that. Maybe he's tired. I bet he works a lot.
All right, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, let's end the stream. It's been you know, some time. It's been 45 minutes. We've been going for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That was a long 45 minutes.
Yeah. It seemed almost more than double that.
We learned a lot. I don't know what you're talking about. We only did 45 minutes and only 45 minutes.
Have a good...
Great job, Courtney.
Yeah, yes. Awesome. Bye.
Bye.